I've been experimenting with the lighting, because if I open the blinds all the way, because I have skylights, that's the only source of natural light in here, if I open them all the way, I glow. Like, the light reflects off my skin, so hopefully I'm not completely blinding at the moment. So I'm thinking today about school, mostly because of a Twitter conversation I was having with a few of my friends, but this has been on my mind for ages now, really, but just school is really hard. I don't think people really think too much about it because we all go through it. It's just a horrible rite of passage that everyone pretty much has to go through. And it's horrible, and I can't remember how I did it because I'm at uni now and my timetable is really patchy. So I have maybe, like today, I have every Monday off. Tomorrow, again, I have nothing. I have 2 things on Wednesday, and something on Thursday, something on Friday, and that's it. Like, for the whole week. And I have no idea how the hell I managed to get myself up every single morning, 5 days a week, and go to school, and stay there, and do pretty much solidly work from 9 till 3, or 5:30 in the case of one of my other schools. I just don't know how the hell I did it, because trying to do that now would probably kill me, because I'm just not in the habit anymore, I guess. So that's going to be great when I have to get a legit 9-to-5 job. That's going to be really fun. But yeah, the Twitter conversation I was having was because it's half term at the moment for most schools in the UK, I think, and a few of my American friends, or one of them in particular really, was just brought up the fact that they don't have half term, and that I had no idea. I had no idea American schools don't do half terms. I used to be really bitter about the fact that American schools have massive summer breaks because we only get about 6 weeks or so, but we get lots of other breaks in between, like half terms, and we have 2 weeks for Easter, 2 weeks for Christmas. I cannot imagine not having those 2-week, 1-week breaks to break up the horror of the school year. Having it all in one go in summer is great, I guess, but oh my god, it must be exhausting. I mean, this American friend I'm talking about gets like 5 hours sleep a night because some schools they start at like 7:30, so people have to get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. I can't imagine. I've never forced myself to get up any earlier than 6:30. 7 is okay. I can do 7. For my 9 a.m. lectures, seminars, I get up at 7, but oh my god, it's so cruel. And it's just, got me thinking about how difficult school is. Just how painful, It makes me realise how easy I had it when I would go to school, because the earliest I had to get up, like the latest I could get up was 7:30, which is, a cakewalk compared to getting up at 4 in the morning. I just cannot believe, I cannot fucking believe that's just torturous. That's horrible. Why would you subject children to that? It's just mean. Oh, and I know like the school day finishes at 2:30 or whatever, but still, those early starts, I can barely force myself out of bed in winter because it's dark outside and everything's just so cold and why? But yeah, this is just basically me ranting about how horrible school is and how glad I am that it's over, and how much respect I have for like people who are still going through the school system, especially because like I think people who like brush aside instances of bullying and stuff, people don't really realise how incredibly horrible and hellish it is to have to go back to the same place with the same people 5 days a week and do the same classes and go through the same crap every single day. Like, I left one of my schools because it was just so horrible. I could not deal with it, and I'm so glad that I had the option to do so, because otherwise, like, I was suicidal at the time, but just, like, people brush aside school bullying because everyone's so young, I guess, but they don't really realise it's basically prison, isn't it? I mean, being stuck in the same place with the same people doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, yeah, you have an end goal, and, like, the educational aspect, of course, is really a good thing, but still, if it's not done well, and, yeah, that was kind of rambly, but you get my point, right? School, man. This is also obviously an opportunity to show you yet another one of my outfits, because I ordered another corset because I have a serious problem, basically. But this one is just a tad too big for me. It's a fashion corset, so it's not like steel boned or anything. It's not waist training, so it doesn't pull my waist in very much. But I couldn't resist. I mean, it was on sale, so it was only 10 quid, which brought it up to about 15 quid with posting. And I was like, oh, I don't buy clothes that often, guys. Because I throw up in my mouth a little bit at the thought of spending more than £20 on an item of clothing. I'm just really stingy like that. But, so this is kind of a big corset, in the sense that I have to wear something underneath it to make sure that it stays up. Just appreciate how incredibly colourful this is. I mean, this is a magnificent corset. Am I right? Am I right? I am right. It's, oh, I love it. I love it. I saw it and I just couldn't resist. What you gonna do?